Hey, good morning, friends. Today I want to talk about reinforcing those habits. And so, like I've talked about in other Monday Mindsets, habits drive progress and drive results. But today I want to give you 3 different types of reinforcement methods that I use and some tangible examples of each. So, let's talk about these. So the first thing is journaling. Now, I mentioned journaling last week on last week's Monday Mindset, and it's a big one that I use. Journaling, writing down what it is the habit that you want to do. So, while you're doing it, wins, losses, lessons, things that come to mind and help reinforce why you're doing what you're doing. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is habit tracker. Now this one's my favorite. This is basic a spreadsheet and tracking those habits that drive the progress, and keeping track of how often you're doing them, that you're completing, checking those boxes and doing that. Maybe it's a daily thing, maybe it's 3 times a week, maybe it's once a week, whatever that is. So habit tracker, that's number 2. And then number 3 is a vision board, putting together a visible board of pictures of what those results are, what those habits are, what you're working towards, and put it somewhere where you can see it. And so I personally don't use the vision board, but I do something very similar where, like when I'm getting ready for a bodybuilding contest, I put pictures of my physique that I want to achieve. Either it's a picture of a physique that I've had in the past or one that I want to improve on. And so I do the same thing. It's just for that specific habit. And so those are the 3 different types. Let me give you a tangible example. So let's say that the big result, the big goal that you're working for is to be in the best shape of your life, right? Why not? That's a good one. I think we all have that. So let's talk about journaling towards that goal, that result. So, every week as you're working toward those habits to get that result, write about how it's going, lessons and wins as you're going and how it felt in the gym and things that you did to help get your dream physique. And so that's the journaling side of it. An example of habit tracking, what are the habits that are going to be required to get to that point? So, meal prep, tracking your macros, writing down your nutrition, hitting the gym, all of those things. And so keeping track of that in your habit tracker. And then the vision board, maybe it's you're doing this because you've got a big vacation that you want to go on, and you're got a picture of the beach up there, or maybe you got a picture of a 6-pack of abs or whatever it is, but you can see that and it reminds you, okay, this is what I'm working towards. And so these are some methods that I've used to help reinforce the habits. There's no perfect method. It's whatever works for you. These are what works for me. So I hope find 1, find 2, find 3, whatever it works for you. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thanks for watching. And until next week, keep making every day count.